up, YouTube? Listen, family, May is in the books. Now it's time to tackle June. So I got 10 stocks that needs to be on your radar for this upcoming month. You're going to have a chance to kind of pick and choose when the right time to use these particular assets. I got a jam-packed video for you guys. So as always, please make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Listen, guys, if you're ready to make some money this week, let me know in the comments below. Please be in the Discord first thing in the morning. We will come out the gate kicking butt, taking names to start the month of June out, okay? Now, listen, I'm going to walk you guys through some plays, some stocks in particular, okay? And we're going to just look at their progress and how they did the past month. And the ones that are down is the ones you need to have a hyper focus on, okay? So let's go ahead and start with gold, ticker symbol GLD. This particular play, everybody make a note of this. You are to use gold when the market crash because this will go up. Let me know. So to be clear, you're not just in gold for the sake of being in it any and all times. When you have the Trump tariffs, when you have the uncertainty, when you have the constant rug pulls, you need to know, oh, I'm watching CNBC. When these negative things happen in the market, this is my go-to. Let me know if that's understood. It's not a being this 100% of the time, all the time. It's, okay, I don't like the rhetoric. This could spell trouble in the coming days. Let me hop in gold. So if you're trying to trade, for example, you can buy a call when you think something is coming down the pipe that's going to make the stocks crash. Let me know if that's understood, okay? Gold was up 2.16% in the past month, okay? It made a double bottom, one on the 14th and the one on the 16th. That's how we got this move to this level, 309, okay? Depending on how the market go, if we continue to crash, if we keep having situations that make the market go down, it's going to go back and test this high right here from May 6th, which is 315.52. Okay. But if the market, say this administration start talking better, more positive, then this is going to come back down to 292.44. So you have to be paying attention. Let me know if that's understood, because if you guys are getting wrecked off a rug pull, off of breaking news that I keep telling you, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock every day, they're going to do something to try to crash the market or pop the market. You have to be paying attention to CNBC so you can see the ticker on what the news is going to do. Plays can't take off if some large amount of negativity come and crashes the stock market, okay? So please be mindful of that. That is gold. What else we got on here? NVDA. Now, NVDA went crazy this month. Could have changed a lot of lives depending on where you got in at, or it could have got some of you back to break even if you didn't overstay your welcome. This one was up nearly 20%. This is how you change your life. So in options, if those of you had it down here when it was 114, it was at 90, it was at 100. So if you had it anywhere down there and then it ran just to this level, 135, your life was changed. Or if it got to this height right here after earnings, 141, again, your life was changed, and or you had a chance to lock in some profit. And that's what I've been doing. This market is not letting the plays just run. So when I'm up 20%, 40%, 60%, I'm locking it in, and then I'm going for the rinse and repeat. So if this don't bounce and turn back around and go back up to 141, and say this come all the way back down to 116, you just buy it again when it gets lower, knowing that now we can run back up to 134 and beyond. Let me know if that's understood. You're not just sitting in these. If you had a chance, if you were up at one point in time and then you were down, and then this made this huge run and you were back up or break even, guys, it's okay to reposition at that point in time, okay? Then you can get out with a profit, a break even, whatever it might be. Then when it come back down here again, you already know what to do, because once this is done hanging out around here at the 111 level, we know it will get a pop back to the upside. You have to be strategic. This is high level chess in the stock market. What else we have here? Amazon was up 9% on the month. Okay, this one is sitting at 204.58. We had a high. We came from way down here at 185. We ran all the way to 214.19. Okay, so we're going to be looking to get back to that level once the market is done going down. So you need to be thinking about, if any of these plays are ones you like, you want to get them when they're low, understanding the quality companies have a chance to push back higher. Okay, how low can we go, coach? You can always go back and retest the low. That's 184. So if negativity continues to start the month of June, you should be looking for this to come back to 184. It can come lower levels, 194. It can even start right here at 200, but that's too close. We got 30 days in a month, so I would be looking more for 194 or 184 on the downside. Okay, that's just a chance for you to get it low, knowing your goal. Need to always be thinking, if I don't know how to make money in both directions, let me get the stocks when they go low. You guys are trying to buy here at 214 chasing, but then when coach is telling you you need to buy at 185, we're not buying at that level. We get left at the train station, then we buy up here, and then when it pulled back $10, we're looking like, oh, I'm down. No, you will never be down if you got it when it was at the levels we talk about and discuss. And then you take profit here, and then you rebuy on a rinse and repeat when it comes back down. Let me know if that's understood, okay? What else? Uber. This one was up nearly 4% on the month. That's where it closed. It was up over that throughout the month, up 15% at the high. I want you guys to see that high, 93.95. I keep telling you guys, they're going to hit $100. We don't know when. We can't time it, okay? You have to stay the course with a quality company, all right? So 93 is the rejection point. They knocked it down from 93 to 83. That's a $10 range, okay? Until we break 93, we will not be able to go test $100. But I like it down here at 80. I like it down here at 83. I like it down here at 78. I love it at 68. I really want you guys to always get this at 68, knowing this is going always to 80 to 88. Okay. Obviously 93 is they got all the bears sitting at 93. So they're smacking it down. Look at this. They got to 91. They got to 92. 93, they said enough is enough. They knocked it back down lower than this 89 level. So that's already telling us they don't want us up there yet. But remember, I taught you guys, you got to knock on the door 3 times before they at least let you through, if you don't get through on the first time, okay? So that's all we're doing. It's just a long game, but you got to be patient, okay? So it might happen on next earnings. It might happen the next time some positivity come in the market. Once we get this tariff situation resolved with China and all this other stuff, we don't know what catalyst it will be. We just know it will happen and it will come in due time. Okay, coach just wants you in position. I want you down here at 80. I want you down here at 70. I want you down here at 60 if you're going to play Uber, knowing we're going to those levels so that you can say, yup, coach, I got an average cost in the low 80s. I got an average cost in the low 70s. I got an average cost in the 60s. Now we're sitting at 104. That's what the ultimate end game is. Not for you to buy it up here at 92, and then when we are down, when it pulls back, you're complaining. We don't do that. Okay. Another one is Alphabet. This one was up. This is Google, up over 6.5% to close out the month. At the height, it was up nearly 9%, up 8%. And so at 173, that's the level we got to break through for us to get back and recapture the $200 level. Okay. So this one climbed from the dead down here at 148. That just was this company is too good to not buy it when it was down here. Okay. So now it's making its way back up, but it can easily pull back in the month of June So if you see these levels again, you might say, damn, coach, I missed it this time. Now I can get it, and then know that we're going to make a move back towards the upside. Okay, that is Google. All right, what else we got? Apple. This one was getting beat down, and so this is the kind of plays you want to be targeting. Like, they had this down at 194. I saw it down here. And whenever you're doing this, and Apple is bringing some of this on themselves with their lack of AI initiatives, okay? But when it's down here, obviously this is a double bottom. They're not letting it go right now below 195. So if we go below 194, 195, you need to get bearish and go down with the stock. But if we keep bouncing here, look at all this room to the upside. 212, 215-ish. You can go from 195 to 215. Guys, that has the ability to change your life if you are the one that's in it when this happens, okay? That's Apple. All right, Robinhood, look at this. I told you guys about this at $47. Now these are some of our runners right here, okay? Palantir is running so much. I want to get you guys into the next play that's going to do what Palantir did, okay? It ain't going to do it at the level Palantir did it, but you can't beat 40%. I told you about this at $47. It is now $65, up 40% this month, okay? So again, it's all about just knowing where to be and taking advantage when they come back low. So now that you see it's at 65, your goal need to be to buy it again when it come back to $40 in the $40 range. Let me know if that's understood. You don't chase it up here, okay? Unless you're going to go small and manage your risk and use your stop loss and do all the proper things, okay? But you want to at least get this pullback to 58. You don't want to ever buy it at the number you see. So a rule of thumb, always get it $10 or 5 to 10% down, okay? Preferably 20% down. That's how you ensure you get a positive return on your investment, okay? This is one of those ones for this year in terms of the momentum plays, all right, that I want you guys to looking at. Now, certain stocks that don't make the list, don't get it twisted to start the month of June. I'll talk about them throughout the month. But some stocks are already up high. Coach loves to get you in position. Like, I put y'all on this for the month of April and May when it was down here. Okay, so y'all can have this life-changing move right here. Okay, so that's what it's about. So when you see certain stocks not get covered, it's more of that. Look at this, still at the high. Palantir was even up 9% in this month, already being up substantially prior to this. Ticker symbol PLTR on this, sitting at 130.30. All right, this is a gift that keeps on giving. So whenever it pulls back, if you ever see anything down here in the low hundreds, 90s, 60s, 70s, or 80s, you scoop it up, okay? This is going to be your generational play. And Robinhood is another one to pair next to it in terms of you needing runners, okay? None of this supersedes Meta or Netflix and all that stuff, but you need to know, like, some that's more affordable, some that just can run and help you guys make money in a short amount of time. Tesla's one of those ones too, sitting at 22% on the month, and at the high of the month it was up nearly 30%. That's just how it can do. Just like that, it can change your life. So when it was down here, you gotta scoop it up because it can take off at any given time. It took off May 7th and ran all the way to May 14th, traded sideways for a few days, and then boom, popped again on May 27th. Now it's pulling back. Okay, we need to see how far the pullback go, and then we get in again and rinse and repeat the process. Rinse and repeat mean buy it here at 270, ride it up here to 340. You just do that time and time again, okay? You shouldn't be buying and chasing when it's high. You should be waiting for a pullback, okay? That's how you're going to always get the best return. And then UNH, sitting down 25% for the month, okay? So you always want to look for steals. You always want to look down for the beaten down dog, okay? UNH can be one of those ones. Now, I like UNH when it's down here, okay? I always say 260, but this was 257. I like it at 260 Because if you can get it at 260, you can always get this move right here at 323. You don't even need all of this way up here at 404. This is where it's going to ultimately go back to. But if you can get the 260 to this 320 move, boom, you're good money with it. I'm especially talking if you get this in options. You guys will see what I'm talking about, okay? And then AMD is on here. They were up 11.5% after getting beat down for so long down here in the 90s. Okay, they ran all the way up to 118. Okay, they're pulling back. They popped, got rejected prior to negative news. They pull it back again. Let this pull back. If this come back to the 90s again, you see it's going to eventually pop. They can't keep the good companies down for forever. It's just inevitable. It's a time thing. So I always say earnings is every 3 months. If you just learn to play the market every 3 months, like this is a game of chess, all of my moves going to come within 3 months. If it's going down, you need to say, let me get it while it's down, because over the next 3 months, at some point, it's going to pop to the upside in there. Learn to break the game up in bits and pieces, okay? That is AMD, guys. Of course, I got Netflix in here for you all. This was an absolute banger. I gave you guys at 700. It went to our target of 1,000. And I told you it's going to go to 1150. Look at this, sitting at 1204.56. I love it. I just want to see you guys continue to win, okay? Listen, man, I just want to give you those 10 plays for the month of June to have on your radar. Your job is to be strategic in how you implement them, though, okay? So, again, take those 10, pick 1 to 3 in terms of which you want to use, and go from there. All right, listen, guys, I'll see you guys at first thing in the morning in the Discord. Everybody else, consider joining the money team. We make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, but if you consider the journey, do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks. Use my link below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.